I live in central Germany, and on the afternoon of June 22nd, 2023, a massive thunderstorm swept over my city. Hours earlier, it was already clear that it was going to be intense, but what I experienced went far beyond my imagination. At around 4:33 p.m., I noticed a threatening blue-green weather front on the horizon, opaque, massive, like an impenetrable wall. I decided to film the spectacle of nature and placed my phone steadily on a wall, but the storm intensified so rapidly that I had to stop recording after just 1 minute and 11 seconds. As I stopped the recording and turned to my left, I saw something strange. For a brief moment, a shiny object flew horizontally between the houses, approximately at roof level. It looked like a silver rocket with a glowing front section. It all happened so quickly that I barely had time to process what I had just seen. Just a few minutes later, the storm became life-threatening. Rain and hail pelted down with unimaginable force, and a minute later, chaos broke out completely. It was a downburst like I had never experienced before. House facades were damaged, thousands of cars destroyed, yet miraculously, no one was injured. Weeks later, I thought about the video again. Maybe I had captured that rocket-like object, but I found nothing of the sort. It was probably just a chimney that had been torn off by the storm. A year later, I watched the video again and made an unexpected discovery. I had accidentally recorded it in slow motion at 1/8 of the normal speed. The actual recording lasted over 9 minutes, even though only about 1 minute had passed in real life. This meant that every detail, every lightning strike, had been captured with high precision. While replaying the video, I suddenly noticed a small white dot flying by in the background. It was strange. The dot appeared to move unaffected by the strong gusts of wind, and it blinked. First a lightning struck, then the dot appeared and passed sideways across the storm front. I analyzed the video more closely. The dot was not a plane, not a helicopter, not a drone, and not a balloon. The camera had remained stable on the wall, so it couldn't have been a vibration or motion blur. The most plausible explanation was that it might have been a bird. But even that didn't quite fit. A bird flying steadily in such a storm? White feathers that blink in the light? Flying alone and large enough to be visible from such a distance? Something didn't add up. I wanted to know if anyone else had filmed something during or after this storm, and I actually found another video. It had been recorded shortly after the storm and showed something that left me speechless. A nearly perfect plasma orb. The man who filmed it later spoke about it in an interview. He described watching lightning strikes that seemed to converge at one point. Suddenly, the orb appeared, which he referred to as ball lightning. In the video, this object glows faintly, not from sunlight, but seemingly from its own light. It moved slowly forward and to the left before vanishing without a trace. This experience raises many questions. Is there a connection between such orbs and storms and/or lightning? Both sightings, my white dot and the orb, occurred near live railway power lines. Could there be a link between these phenomena and electrical energy? Or was my white dot really just a bird, while the orb in the other video was ball lightning? I can't say for sure, but the idea that these phenomena could be more than natural events fascinates me. What do you think?